Hey Gemini, welcome back to my channel. This is Judy here, back with another zodiac reading for you today. If you're a Gemini, this is the weekly zodiac reading for you and your person. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below so that you don't miss out on next week's reading for your sign. Alright, so let's get started. We start off with the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, the King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Emperor, the Seven of Swords, and also the Knight of Swords. Alright, so Geminis, I feel like right off the bat, this is what I see. I feel like you guys just recently gotten out of a relationship with this person. So things might have ended. It doesn't have to be like a full-blown relationship. I'm actually kind of getting like, for some of you guys, this could just be a sexual relationship. For others of you guys, this could be like a codependent sort of relationship where there was some sort of like addiction towards each other. And maybe it was not like, not love, perhaps. I don't feel like that's going to be for all of you guys, but I do feel like for some of you guys this might just have been a sexual kind of connection and there was like not a lot of love going on. Maybe both of you guys kind of agreed that there's like not a lot of love, or you guys have gotten out of it and you guys are reflecting and looking back into it and you're like, oh yeah, it was just kind of a sexual thing. So let's start off with your energy and do a check-in on where you guys are at right now. So we have the Ten of Swords right there reversed, and I feel like a lot of you guys understand that the worst has gone by already and you guys are like waking up and you guys are healing. Okay, so I feel like the breakup or the fallout or whatever you guys had, some of you guys might even had an argument with that Knight of Swords right there. Maybe the last time that you guys saw each other, when you guys ended things, you guys said some really, impulsive and not so nice things to each other. I'm also getting that kind of vibe. I don't feel like that's going to be for everyone. For some of you guys, things just might have, gone to the state where the connection was just no longer serving you, especially if you guys are looking for something more than just a sexual connection and this person was probably not serving your highest good, that sort of thing. I see quite a few possibilities here, but I would say sex is actually a really, really major factor here that started things and probably ended things. But it could also be other like drugs and other addictions that you guys had. It doesn't always have to be sex, but I'm kind of getting that message a little bit very loud. Actually, I'm getting that message and it's pretty loud. So yeah, I feel like you guys know that the worst has already gone past you guys. You guys are ready for brighter days. Brighter days are actually coming ahead for you guys. Okay, so let's take a look at your person's energy. So we have the Eight of Pentacles right there. So it seems that your person is really focused on work. I feel like some of them might even be trying to hide behind a facade. Okay, so I was gonna clarify this Eight of Pentacles right here, and then we actually have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so I feel like a lot of them are they are trying to hide behind work, and the good news is that they're really enjoying their work. Okay, like they're finding something that they really like to do, and yeah, I feel like they're just not feeling a ton for this, or at least even if they are feeling, they're not showing it. Okay, so they're definitely not showing that. They're not showing it on social media, they're not showing it to you. They might feel very deeply. I feel like when the Devil energy is around, there's a lot of like deep, I wouldn't say like deep love or deep feelings, but just a lot of depth to that emotion, or there might be like a lot of energy tied to whatever they believe in or whatever they think. So I feel like they're not really showing that side and they're just kind of really focused on their work right now. Some of them might even know that they actually have to really attend to their work because the Knight of Pentacles is reversed, so there might be something career related that is not working out the way that they really want. So it's possible that you ended things, or it's also possible that they ended things. I'm kind of getting half here for you guys, so this is a general reading, so kind of see which one resonates a little bit more with your situation. But yeah, they're trying to hide behind their work and they enjoy their work, but at the same time they're trying to not process this too much, or maybe slowly process it. Okay, they could be an earth sign, which is what I'm getting. Okay, so your connecting energy is actually the Devil reverse. Okay, so I'm kind of getting like some of you guys ended this connection or this relationship probably because it was just purely asexual relationship, and there was I don't really want to say this, but I feel like for most of you guys this is a relationship where there wasn't a lot of love. Maybe there was a lot of, I'm getting a lot of sex, and I'm also getting a lot of like, I want to take care of you, that kind of vibe. But I feel like there's not a lot of love. Like I feel like this person doesn't have bad intentions. Like they wanted to take care of you, because we do have the King of Pentacles right there, and that's actually in the position of their intentions. So they probably had really good intentions. Like they work hard, or they really wanted to work hard so that you guys actually have some sort of future together. But for whatever reason, maybe the connection did not really play out the way that both of you guys imagined. I'm actually getting like most of you guys who are watching this are probably like really young or younger. So they might not really be in the state yet, or the phase in their life where they actually have everything to give you, because the Knight of Pentacles is actually reversed. So I feel like right now, like their career is something that is really taking up a lot of their energy. It's taking up a lot of their it's taking up a lot of their energy, and they actually have to put a lot of time into it. So I do feel like at some point you guys, both of you guys, know that you guys had to break away from this relationship, because it just did not really it wasn't really serving you guys. Some of you guys might even have been a little bit codependent on sex or certain drugs or addictions and stuff like that. Even though this person did have good intentions and they wanted to take care of you, they wanted to provide for you, then they actually saw a future with you, that sort of thing. Or maybe you wanted to provide for them. So it could be either way. All right, so let's take a look at the Hermit card here reversed. And this is, what do they want with you? I would say currently, I feel like the situation that you guys are in right now is not going to change within the next, let's say, 1 week to 30 days. Okay, so I feel like the energy here is pretty heavy, and we have a lot of Pentacles energy, so it's a little bit more slow moving. Considering the swords are all about like healing here, I mean, this is like the fastest energy right here. But I would say that for the next like 1 week to 30 days, not a lot is going to change in your situation. I feel like you guys are still going to be doing I feel like a lot of you guys are still going to be doing a lot of learning and healing and growing, and just really trying to see the light in this situation. I feel like this person, they don't know how to take this connection right now. Okay, the Hermit is reversed, so when this energy is upright, like this person can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and this is like careful deliberation, careful thinking, careful like, let me kind of get, you know, a vibe on, you know, how to move things forward. I can see clearly. Okay, this energy is currently reversed, so I feel like they don't really know where to take it, and they might not have a lot of time and energy to think about this. Maybe both of you guys agreed to end things because you know that it wasn't really gonna go anywhere, and you guys were kind of tired of being in a situation where there was just not a lot of love, perhaps. That's one possibility. Or maybe you guys were tired of that codependent situation, that type of thing. I'm kind of getting like one or both of you guys were probably like seeking validation in the connection, that sort of thing. But now that you guys have waken up, you guys realize that there's actually way more to life, and you guys could actually step into your own power and, you know, really live the life that you guys want. So there's always a chance that you guys could actually get back with this person, especially with that Knight of Swords right there. It's some sort of determination in the mind. All right, so we have the Emperor card right here, and this is what will happen in the near future. All right, so again, I feel like this person is really focused on their career and just kind of building their foundation in life. The Knight of Pentacles is reversed, so this person might have some like habits that they need to change, or maybe like a mindset that they need to change or something like that. But there's something in the physical world. I'm kind of getting more like certain habits. They might have really like poor habits when it comes to their work or something like that. But there's a foundation that is not laid. Like the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor, they're both reversed here. And then we also have that Devil right there, which there's still might be some addictions that are holding them back, and they are trying to break free away from it. So I feel like both of you guys are breaking free away from those addictions. So let's take a look at you know, how to make this connection successful. So this is of course only if you guys desire to. If you guys don't desire to get back together with this person, that's completely fine. So we have that Seven of Swords right there reversed. So I feel like right now the way to make this successful is really just to focus on yourself. It's not to probably like watch on the sidelines, that type of thing. I feel like spirit is not really giving any clear direction on how to come back together with this person, especially if this was a codependent situation. You might want to learn the lesson and become more empowered. That's kind of the thing. I feel like it's okay to keep in touch with this person, exchange texts, maybe, you know, follow them on social media. I feel like those things are okay. But I feel like, you know, to make this situation successful is to really take a step back from this connection. And I see that with the Seven of Swords and also that Hermit energy. It's kind of like a little bit of distance. Okay, so and the Hermit is also, it also rules social media. So it's like, yeah, you can follow them on social media, you can comment and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like it's actually a good thing that this situation happened, because it's actually helping you guys see, you know, different things and go out and experience life in a different way, that sort of thing. And some time apart is actually really good. I feel like to make this connection successful, or to make this relationship successful in the future, you guys need to take some time apart from each other. All right, so let's take a look at the outcome. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so I'm kind of getting some sort of like pretty quick communication from your person, surprisingly. Okay, so if you guys didn't agree to end things, I'm kind of getting like you might hear from your person, or you guys might feel inspired to text them just to have like closure, just to have like a clear-cut ending, that kind of thing. The Knight of Swords is someone who's very determined, and they're also very clear-cut about things. The Knight of Swords is very clear-cut about things, and they don't like to be wishy-washy and indecisive in that. If you guys have already ended things, I feel like some of you guys might send a text just to check in with your person. But again, I do feel some sort of communication going on here within the next 7 days to 30 days ish. Kind of getting like more like 7 days, because the Knight of Swords is a very quick kind of energy. So I would not be surprised if it's like within the next few days, you or your person, you guys might hear from them. So I don't feel like your person's gonna say anything mean to you or anything like that, but I feel like it's just kind of, you know, making sure that both of you guys kind of know where you guys are, and that both of you guys are actually on the same page. So I feel like this is such a different reading from what I normally do between this channel and my pick a card channel, but this is very interesting, that there's like a clear message that, hey, there's going to be communication coming. I feel like it's more for closure and just to make sure the other person is doing fine, rather than you know, receiving like a love note from them or anything like that. Okay, so speaking of a love note, we actually have this card just for you, and this card is actually pink, and I do feel like there is a love note. Okay, so some of them might say something a little bit more loving. I would say it's the minority of you guys. We don't have any cups card here, so it kind of makes me feel like the romance was never in this connection. Maybe for some of you guys, there's definitely exceptions to this. Okay, so there might not have been a lot of love, and I purely see that this is more of a sexual kind of connection, or a connection where there's sex and then I want a future with you. That kind of thing is very sexual and also very practical, but I just don't feel like the love and the romance there. Of course, there is going to be exceptions to this as well. So some of you guys might receive something a little bit more, you know, like a love note from them, but I feel like that's kind of for the minority of you guys. We also have this card, practice self-love. So yeah, especially if this connection was just not, it didn't really have a lot of love going on, or maybe it never went to that phase where it developed love, that sort of thing. I feel like now is the time to practice self-love, because when you practice self-love, when you love yourself, that kind of sets the standard for how other people are going to treat you, how they're going to be with you, and all that kind of jazz. Okay, we also have the card minor setback. So I don't feel like you guys are going to be in this situation for a long time. I feel like this is actually a pretty quick kind of like wake up call. It's like, oh, okay, it did not work out with this person, we're gonna move on, that kind of thing. I don't feel like it's gonna take a huge toll on your energy. All right, so let's take a look at some of your other cards. We also have this card, gossip only hurts more. We also have I want you to choose. Okay, so maybe this person wanted you to choose at some point. Now I do feel like there is some sort of codependency here. They wanted you to make a decision about something. Think before you act. Okay, I feel like that kind of goes with that Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords sometimes could act a little bit too quick, or they might say something before they actually think it through. So I'm kind of getting that kind of vibe there. So I feel like that's kind of more of an advice for you. Think before you act. So maybe your person's beginning to regret what they said to you last time they saw you. Might even have realized that they did not think before they act, and they said something that they are really, really sorry for. And I feel like this person does miss you. They just don't show it. Okay, and then we also have you make my heart full. Okay, so this is actually like the 10 of Cups energy. So this is actually the only Cups kind of energy and this only love kind of energy here. So at some point, both of you guys probably saw each other as, you know, someone that you had a connection with. I'm kind of feeling still for the majority of you guys, it's more of like a sexual kind of connection here. But some of you guys might have had that thought like, oh, there might be a deeper spiritual connection here, and this person does make me feel good. I do feel very fulfilled when I'm around this person. So I feel like for some of you guys, there's definitely that going on, like the love and the fulfillment. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe you guys haven't reached that stage yet in this connection with this person. Let's take a look at some of your other cards. We also have this card, comes with drama. So yeah, there is definitely some drama in this connection. I'm also getting a sense that for some of you guys, one of you guys didn't want to end this connection. Okay, so even if it was like codependent, you guys did not want to end it. We also have make it official. So maybe at some point you guys wanted to make it official, but then you guys realize like, oh, it's a codependent relationship. It's purely sexual. Like we don't really have our finances in place, that sort of thing. They can be trusted. Okay, so this is a good person in general. Maybe the way that they channel their energy is a little bit like, it comes across as like they only want sex or whatever. But I feel like for the majority of them, they can be trusted. And they have good intentions, especially with that King of Pentacles right there. Okay, so we have some message cards for you. So I love you, but I'm afraid that we're not compatible. All right, so I like how your body makes me feel. Oh, okay, another card on body and sex and stuff like that. By the way, with the compatible here, I'm just gonna leave that card to you. I'm not really getting a lot of like compatibility here. I'm not getting like you guys are compatible or you guys are not compatible. But that could be a possibility. Maybe there was something that was not compatible, and this could be like the money issue going on here. We'll also have I still care so deeply for you. Okay, so there is definitely care. Now we have a little bit more love here. We have a little bit more you know, love and care, that kind of thing. I do feel like this person, they do care for you, and some of them might even have love for you, but the way that they express it is very different from maybe what you expect from your person. I feel like their way of expressing love is probably to provide for you, that kind of thing, or to make love to you through sex. Okay, so I'm kind of getting those two vibes here. All right, so let's take a look at your advice messages from Spirit. Okay, so the first one that we actually have here is rest. Okay, so when I saw this card come up, I was like, this fits in perfectly with whatever is happening in this situation. So yeah, things have ended in this connection. I feel like for you guys, it's like a time to heal, a time to rest, and just to do nothing, okay? This says, I take a step away from my stress, and then a deep breath, and then a crankiness killing nap. When I get the rest I need, I instantly become a better version of myself, able to navigate complex relationships in a single bound. When I don't, I'm not, which means I shouldn't, but I try to, and then we can't, and it doesn't, but I did, so it wasn't. Ugh, good night. All right, so the next card that we have here is, this is also an advice message card, and it says a fiery climax approaches, and it is the full moon in Aries. All right, so I feel like this is actually the past for you guys. I feel like that climax has already approached, and it was probably pretty fiery. I would not be surprised with the Knight of Swords card and also the Devil card around. I feel like there was that really quick ending to something that you're just like, whoa. Now, I'm actually feeling like there was some sort of fiery ending here. So now I actually feel like there is some sort of fiery ending here. And maybe both of you guys were a little bit mad for a moment or two. And I feel like Aries people, they have good intentions and all that kind of stuff. Like they're good people and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes they could just be very fiery. So some of you guys might be a Gemini, but then you guys have like fire energy in your birth chart, that kind of thing. You know, I feel like that's also something to, you know, maybe think a lot about. I'm also getting that as Geminis, maybe that's why there's like not a lot of like cups card here. There was like quite a bit of swords card here, so you guys might be in your mind a lot. I mean, you guys are intelligent people, so I would not be surprised. But sometimes just because we can think about a lot of things doesn't mean that you want to think about a lot of things, because the more that you overthink things, you know, usually anxieties, they come back. And you want to tune into your heart space at this time, especially after this fiery climax that you guys have. Again, I feel like it's a time for you guys to rest and let go of that fire in your body. All right, so Geminis, this is actually all I have for you today. If you guys enjoyed this reading, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit like, share it with your friends, and hit subscribe for me below if you have not already. I'll see you next time. Bye.